Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing today? I hope you have a fabulous day. And welcome to your daily reading. We're going to go ahead and get into your messages. And again, if you would like a private reading from me, you can book that on my website at mysticjenn.com. If you'd like to pre-book or reserve your spot for my live coming up tomorrow night, you can do so at my website also. Just choose your tier. There is a post in my community page. And go over and hit the donation button. And that's it. And any free reads, I do feel I need to say this. If you are not getting a donation reading, you're just getting an oracle card pull, you do have to be present at the live to receive that free reading. And Kitty, no. You're not getting on that bookshelf. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the reading today. I feel like I need to pull. I'm pulling from a couple oracles today. I'm pulling one from here, and then I'm using another oracle. Oh no, they said pull 3 from this. Okay. We're having a little bit like a double dip on oracle cards. Okay. I was searching for this particular deck over here, and this one caught my attention. Okay, outer core. 12. Fluidity. Outer core being fluid. Got north, expansion. And air, motion. Okay. I take this very plain and simple as expanding your horizons. Expanding your horizons. And putting something into motion. I feel it's more than just thinking about something, contemplating about something. I feel you've done enough of that. And it's now time to take action on that. It's time to put your thoughts into action, thoughts into motion, your ideas. Okay. Yeah, double oracle, because they both are competing with each other, wanting to speak. And the solution was use both, right? Okay, I'm just going to draw a couple of these cards, and then we're going to get into our tarot. How appropriate. Unknown territory. This is like uncharted waters here. Wow. Going into the unknown. And there's an understanding here that you're exactly where you need to be. And you're going exactly where you need to go. And not to question it. There seems to be some kind of divine guidance, divine order here with the passion and pleasure. So, definitely a message of, I don't know what I'm doing type of message, type of energy. That's what you're telling me. You're saying, I don't know what the F I'm doing. How do I go forward? You just know. You have to trust that inner compass. And going within and trusting that inner guidance, not looking for guidance on the outside world. It comes from within. And it's calling you to grow and expand your energy, go into, and it is maybe something uncharted, unfamiliar to you, but it's something that you've been attracted to. It's something that you may have a hobby type passion to, but it feels very foreign at the same time. Maybe like a good example would be something comes up like you're browsing say YouTube, and out of the blue, there's just YouTube delivers you some type of video that catch your attention. You click on it and you think, that's really interesting. But you're unsure on how to go about it. You may have contemplated it, thought about it, and it might have been something that sparked your interest, sparked a certain passion in you. Maybe you do some more YouTube searches on that subject to learn a little bit more. But it's time to take all that knowledge and put it into action. Okay. Let's see where we're going with this. By the way, the decks, this is the Golden Tarot. The first deck I used, I have no clue what the name is. Sorry. The second one, but the purple ones, are the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn. Okay. Let's go ahead. And let's see what these energies are. Okay, underneath, what you may not see coming, we have Judgment, 9 of Coins, 3 of Swords, Queen of Coins. Did my video just jump? That was weird. 5 of Wands. And the Hierophant. This is definitely being committed here. And this is also about a lot of independence, making the choice to be on your own, a sense of independence. It may sting a little bit with that 3 of Swords, but there's a sense of groundedness and confidence and self-care going on here. It just feels like for your own well-being and self-care, there is a judgment call being made here to be committed to yourself and give yourself permission. The Hierophant's a permission guy. That's why he is connected a lot with commitment. Giving yourself permission to take care of yourself, to invest in yourself, to stand on your own 2 feet. Because I'm seeing a conflict here in a certain environment. It could be any environment. It could be amongst friends. It could be amongst a workplace. It could be family. It could be right within your 4 walls of your home. But there seems to be conflict. And it seems to be constant. And I'm feeling like it's not like that major blow up, major mind-blowing, at each other's throats, yelling, screaming type of conflict. But it's like the nitty-bitty things, nitpicking and, an argument here, another argument here, maybe another small argument. And it's just accumulative is what I'm getting. It's just a kind of one argument leads to another argument. And like I said, they don't have to be major arguments. It could be simply about what are we eating for dinner tonight. Okay? But they kind of snowball and pile up on each other because I'm feeling like whatever these arguments are, whatever these disagreements are, they're not getting solved. It's like, okay, you argue about it and then you have your opinion, they have their opinion, there's no resolution, and it gets dropped and you just go on your merry way, your merry day, and nothing ever gets resolved. And I'm picking up a sense of resentment that builds over time because there is a lack of cohesiveness, a lack of togetherness, a lack of cooperation. Okay, let's see where this is going. Okay, let's take a look. 6 of Cups. This could be, simply put, well, we're staying together because of the children or family, Something like that. It seems like there's a family influence that has kept you where you're at. It may have to do with children. I'm seeing children in this judgment card as well. There are a couple children's. Okay, it's not just adults. And the children in this judgment card really drew my attention. That's what caught my attention there. So I feel very strong that you're in a place of needing to make a judgment call. Something that is healthy. Making a healthy choice. And, and the saying about staying together for the children, how healthy is it for a child to see the lack of cooperation, the lack of cohesiveness? And just my opinion, I see it as an excuse, to be honest. An excuse not to make change, not to take that action, not to take action. And, I understand, I've been there, okay? But there's a certain calling here about needing to take care of self. When you take care of yourself, you're able to take care of the young ones. If this is not about children, then it's about family in general, maybe even adult children who are trying to give their influence here. But this is also about nostalgia and memories. Could be an attitude of, we built so many memories together, we've been together for so long, yada, yada, yada. The situation is always on the defense, 7 of Wands, similar to that 5 of Wands. And I think that you're always on guard, or the situation's always on guard. There seems to be a level of protection here. The opportunity is coming up as a 5 of Swords, or the blockage. This is an obstacle or an opportunity, and in this case, I feel this is very much an obstacle. It seems like I'm just picking up this battle of egos. Okay? You and somebody else not getting on the same page. I'm feeling like there's a sense of, thank you, Spirit, picking your battles. Knowing how to pick your battles, and some battles you just best to walk away from. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. And and for some people, it's like, okay, I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. I need to be on my own and take care of me. And, if that's you, I totally agree. If the conflict is too heavy between the two of you, if it's something that's been building and a building of resentment, walk away. I have yet to see anything here about an ending, or I got a lot more cards to draw. It may come up. But so far, I'm not seeing an ending, but maybe a break. Let's see what the influences are. It's the King of Coins. Now, we do have the King and Queen of Coins on the board, which is very comfort zone, comfortable with each other, contributing to the comfort of everybody in the household as well. The King of Coins is a family man, just like the Queen of Coins is like the mother. Okay? She takes care of the house, everybody that's within. King of Coins brings in the money, puts the food on the table, pays the bills. He's very, very down to earth. And how did you guys get to this place to begin with? It's the Sun. Is there a sense of burnout? Now, the Sun can be positive or negative. Again, I'm getting children. Drew me right to the child on that Sun card. So you're in this position and kind of been staying there because of a certain family dynamic that you did not want to break. Okay? In the recent past, it's the 3 of Cups. Okay, that makes total sense. There was a connection in the recent past. Um, that seemed to be a very happy connection. Lit somebody up. Now, and with that Six of Cups, there could be a reconnection. So what was going on underneath the surface? For some of you, this could actually, judgment call, be a reconciliation, literally. Because you may have been on your own. You may have been hurt by this person in the past. You had to manage things on your own. This feels like very commitment material. Very committed. And we have a matching suite here. There may have been just a lot of competition, a lot of arguing, a lot of painful things that went on between the two of you. And you may have been standing on your own. You may be single and you may still be in that position. But what's going on under the scenes for I think a lot might be some kind of reconciliation. Because we have somebody here who wants to step up to the plate and be a man or woman. But I'm just going to read the cards face value, even though it's not really gender specific. But somebody who wants to step up to the plate and be responsible. We'll put it that way. The only thing is what is crossing this whole thing. You might be a little bit of defensiveness, a little bit of blocking this because of pain, the Three of Swords, the pain of the past, what happened between you guys. But it feels very positive. You know, not all reconciliations are great. Some of them probably should not happen. But there are some that could have been the right person, wrong time, and now you're coming back together. Me personally can resonate with all this because that's what happened to me. Okay, now, what is coming forward is the Empress. This is giving birth to a new chapter in your life. Feeling abundant and contentment. This is like, she's ruled by Venus. This is Libra and Taurus energy. Yeah, and the two people I was dealing with, one's a Libra and one's a Taurus, by the way. I almost feel like I'm reading for myself, but I know there's other people out there because this is like screaming at me personally. Okay? But there's this sense of giving birth and taking care of self. This is like somebody finding value in you. And you're stepping into your power, into that Empress energy. And you are creating. There is some kind of beautiful creation happening here. Ten of Swords. You're looking at the Ten of Swords here. That's kind of like your higher self. The messages from your higher self is pain over. No more pain. It's like healing that pain. Time to heal that pain. And it's time to lift your head and get up again. That's your higher self telling you that. Okay. And Ten of Swords. And some of you, this began in Leo season. And that was similar to yesterday's message, Leo season. Because that's when Venus was retrograde. And that's what makes sense. That's when exes are coming back into the picture, too. I think there was probably a higher percentage of exes getting back together during that time period than normal because of that Mercury retrograde. But this is like healing those algaes, healing that Three of Swords there. And your higher self says it's time to lift your head and get up again. And the environment, and I'm also feeling there's going to be a lot of changes over the next 10 weeks. Just saying. Two of Cups. I told you there is a connection here. This is coming together. This is relationship status. That under the scenes has the potential to, I'm going to flat out say it has the potential to go right to the altar. There is a potential to make it to the altar. To go all the way with this. Like I said, it just feels like The right person back in the past was the right person, but the wrong time. You guys may have had a lot of shit against you. Maybe it caused some arguing. But for some of you, if it's not that, it's like people being in a disagreement about your connection or whatever the situation was. But it feels very much like, especially with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, that is a couple that are naturally drawn to each other, naturally comfortable with each other, homebound, like building a home. The King and Queen of Pentacles come together to build a home and foundation and family in the 3D. And I think that's been the goal the whole time, but there was something that just happened in the past that prevented that. And it wasn't easy. It was hurtful. Hanged Man energy is coming up here, that it's like you've been in this standstill, and I feel like this is you being called. It's like your next step is to look at things differently. You're looking at things from a different perspective, and you're kind of realizing what really happened in the past, and you're gaining some sense of enlightenment. Okay? Let's see the potential outcome is the Queen of Wands. That is having confidence again. The Queen of Wands is a force to be reckoned with. I've said that different times. She is somebody who is very dynamic, very outgoing, yes, and outspoken. She is somebody who, in this particular reading, it's not a third party person. Sometimes I see her as the other woman. I'm not seeing her. This is one of them 20% chance that she's not type of cases. I'm not seeing her as that. I'm seeing that is where you are growing into. That confidence level, that passion being ignited. It's like whoever this is, this old flame that comes back into the picture, just kind of lights you up and like a Christmas tree. Lights that soul on fire. Six of Swords. It may have been rough, but things are smoothing out. There's a transition here. Knight of Wands. There is things happening, change happening. King of Cups. Oh my God. And this is somebody who is rushing in with their heart on their sleeve. This might be somebody who is never good at expressing their emotions or expressing how they feel, but they are rushing in towards you. And you are kind of moving out of stormy waters and actually moving towards them. And this person's coming in with their heart on their sleeve. And you're very confident about this. It feels correct. Okay? This Knight of Wands is facing this. It's like you guys facing each other. The Six of Swords. I am moving out of the stormy waters. And here comes the Knight of Wands to meet you. There's some kind of passion ignited there. And King of Cups are coming with their heart on their sleeve. Wow. I don't even see any clarifying needed here. I don't. I'm going to throw some of these oracles. I just got these today. So, yes, I'm going to use them in this reading. I like Intuit as a company. This is my third deck from them. This is their original oracle. Has a Lenormand in it. Has astrology cards in it. Has animal spirit cards. It's a kind of a lot like this deck, but this deck is different. This is the Zodiac Intuit 108. You've seen me use this one before. Well, this is by the same company. I love their decks. And a funny story about this is it was delivered to the neighbor's house. Somehow Etsy put in, it's like somehow the wrong address showed up in Etsy. And when I went in, it was the correct address, but on their end, it was one digit off. So my neighbor got my box today. I was freaking out because of the money I spent on this deck. And post office wouldn't tell me where it was delivered to. How did I find out where it was delivered to? It's because the author, the seller on Etsy, she sent me a screenshot of where they sent it to, and I knew exactly it was my next door neighbor. So I went in over there, and I retrieved my deck from them. So, okay. I am going to do one more shuffle of this, and then we are going to get some final cards. There's 134 cards in this deck. 134. That's a lot of Oracle cards. A lot. This deck is 130 or something like that. Because there's bonus cards in it, not just 108 Zodiac cards. Okay. Let's see. One more pass, and we will call it good. And we got several cards that fell out. Okay, let's see. We've got the Bear in a Celtic Knot. This is about being assertive and being very determined. And the bear can also be elusive. Celtic Knot, unconditional love. Some of you felt that unconditional love was eluding you. And the bear is, okay, this is the Wolverine, not the bear. The Wolverine can be fierce and unpredictable. You know, there might have been power struggles in the past. But elusive. Elusive is standing out to me. Some of you thought that true love was eluding you. Okay? And Summer Waxing Crescent. Major opportunities. And celebrating the light. And there's warmth and growth. Enjoyment. Expansion. We have the expansion card up here. Expanding your horizons. So there seems to be a sense of freedom, celebrating. And there is an opportunity here. Then we have with a soulmate, a swans. So you thought love was eluding you. Then all of a sudden there's an opportunity for a soulmate connection here. And we have the element of water, of intuitive, healing. We have already talked about healing. And the fireworks, the passion, the chemistry. And did I not say that this was going to be, the passion is being ignited. There's fireworks there. Plus there's the emotions of water and healing. Beautiful. So there you have it for your reading for today. I love each and every one of you. And if you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. Welcome to my Mystic Tribe. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified when I upload my true crimes, when I upload my daily readings. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Love and light.